This is the briefing from Transport Topics for October 9th. I'm Esmeralda Leon. Discover the full potential of your fleet with IQ Cruise. This isn't just cruise control, it's seamless integration, up to 9% fuel savings, and real-time insights. Easy for drivers to adopt, proven to perform. Drive smarter, drive IQ Cruise. Artificial intelligence is poised to revolutionize how transportation companies operate from the maintenance bay to the driver's seat. As the adoption rates increase, fleet managers must ask themselves, can your company afford to ignore this evolving technology? Catch the latest Road Signs podcast at ttn.ws/episode 176. Now let's dive into the day's top stories. Legislation introduced in the U.S. House of Representatives is designed to make it easier for truck drivers under the age of 21 to drive across state lines. Federal law does not allow people between 18 and 20 years old with a commercial driver license to drive Class 8 trucks across state lines. Sponsored primarily by Representative Rick Crawford of Arkansas, the Drive Safe Act is meant to promote rigorous safety training for younger commercial drivers. The bill would enhance an apprenticeship program for prospective drivers to complete once they obtain their CDLs. It would mandate a probationary period that would include on-duty as well as drive time in a commercial motor vehicle. Pennsylvania has unveiled a plan to add more than 1,200 truck parking spaces at 133 locations by the end of next year on state-owned land, way stations, and highway interstate on-ramps. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation will add the spaces through a joint project with the state police and the Turnpike Commission. State Transportation Secretary Mike Carroll said, quote, "By adding these spots and looking at ways to add even more, we're giving truckers many more options to safely park and meet their rest requirements," end quote. In a survey of shippers serviced by third-party logistics providers conducted by Penn State University's C. John Langley, 14% are extremely confident in their ability to adapt to shifting U.S. trade policy and myriad tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. Approximately 38% of shippers are confident, while 48% are somewhat confident. Respondents to the 30th annual third-party logistics study said at the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals EDGE 2025 conference held this week in Oxon Hill, Maryland. Optimism is likely being fueled by lessons learned during the COVID-19 pandemic, when vulnerabilities in global supply chains and lean inventories were exposed. That's it for today. Remember, for all the latest trucking and transportation news, go to the experts at ttnews.com.
Spoken Layer.